Okay, now the other part of analysis report. Now at the top we are having external loading, okay, diagram, or we can also call this as free body diagram. Remember, in free body diagram, whatever loading we have would be counted as external loading, not reactions, external loading or internal loading. All the loadings in the FBD would be counted as or considered as external loading, because we have removed the supports and considering the reaction magnitude along with the direction, so that would also be considered as external loading. So in the middle we are having, this is shear force diagram, and at the extreme bottom we are having bending moment diagram. Now let us consider the points. I'll name them A, B. At A and B we are having point loads of 4 by 3 kilonewton and 2 by 3 kilonewton respectively. Now at exactly these points in the SFD, that is shear force diagram, we are having at A jump and at B fall. From left to right, that is the same. If you come from right to left, then you may say this is a jump and this is a fall. So whatever you would like to, you can say. Now the relationship between slope of shear force and the intensity of loading. Now remember, I have told you this equation: slope of shear force diagram is equals to intensity of loading, is equals to intensity of loading. Okay. Now what is the intensity of loading from A to B? This 2 kilonewton per meter, but how it is varying in along this length. Now magnitude wise, from left, that is at A it is 2 kilonewton meter and at B it is 0. So magnitude wise it is, oh sorry, this is okay, this is decreasing. Okay, magnitude wise it is decreasing. Now direction wise it is vertically downward, so definitely it is negative. So altogether the variation of external loading from A to B, variation of what? Intensity of loading is negatively decreasing. Now the slope of the shear force diagram from A to B would also be negatively decreasing. So that is what I have drawn here. The yellow line which is representing here consists of negatively decreasing slope. Now this is a part of a circle. See, this is the circle part. Okay. Now from left to right, if I draw a tangent at this point, this is maximum or infinity, and at the bottom we are having a straight line tangent. The straight line means slope is 0, so left to right slope is decreasing definitely. Now direction, now left to right. Okay, draw a downward. Quadratic sign convention of vertically downward is negative, then go towards right, so rightward quadratic sign convention is positive. So negative into positive, it is negative. So negatively decreasing slope of this type of curve, and that is what we need, and I have substituted that curve here at this place, and I have joined them. These 2 points I have applied to them. So this is what you need to meant or consider to select the type of the curve for SFD as well. Okay, and the point at this point, shear, at this point shear force is 0, so that means bending moment at that point, sorry, slope of bending moment at that point must be 0. Slope of any line which must be 0 must be a horizontal line. So that is what I have represented by a black line, that is 0. Also now this is yellow. Yeah, so this is 0 slope. Okay, 0 slope of bending moment. Again the same relationship between slope of bending moment with the variation of shear force in that region, that is AB region. Okay, slope of bending moment equals to shear force. Okay, so with this I have covered the analysis report of this kind of structure. So solve more and more structures. Okay, that's it.